Breaking. We are ready for restructuring, but won't rotate presidency. Yes, you heard it well. And with that conspiratorial, barbaric headline, I welcome you to Afrinews channel this time around. Yes, if you know of any one Nigerianist, copy this link and send to him or her. Yes, I pity my southern people, the party people for that matter. The North has actually confirmed their age-long conspiratorial and evil agenda against the South, especially those who call themselves the Southern elite. They have agreed to restructure, but a Yoruba man like Tinubu and Oshibanjo can never be president. They can never become president. I know why I'm mentioning Yoruba because Southeasterners are already written off as far as Nigeria is concerned. Forget about the political harlots going about deceiving themselves. David Umahe, Okorocha, and their likes, they know nobody from East can ever become, not even the vice presidential ticket will be given to an Easterner in this 21st century. Yes, I like this. Now, let's get to the news in details. But please, before then, do well to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell if this is your first time or you've been following us but without subscribing. Thank you, and may God bless and promote each and every one of you. Now the news in details. Leaders of Northern Nigeria from 17 groups, including the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, and the Northern Elders Forum, NEF, declared on Friday that the North was ready for restructuring of Nigeria, but it would not succumb to any blackmail to rotate the presidency with the South. The groups, under the aegis of the Northern People's Summit, took that decision in Kaduna State. After what they described as 2 days of deliberations, they issued a 12-point communiqué, literally emphasizing the political advantage which the North currently enjoys over the South. The Northern People's Summit convened on the 7th and the 8th April 2021 at Arewa House, Kaduna, to discuss the issues bedeviling the North and the Nigerian state. These include security, restructuring, politics, and the survival of the Nigerian state. After 2 days' intensive discussions, the summit resolved as follows: to sustain the summit as a productive forum for utilizing pan-Northern assets in the search for solution of Northern problems, to encourage Northern elites and political leadership to improve their levels of sensitivity to inclusiveness and management of the North's pluralism. The North will be stronger if it addresses its internal weaknesses, particularly around ethno-religious matters, as it relates to its challenges with the rest of Nigeria. Perception and practice of creating minorities and majorities among Northerners should have no place in the North, nor is discrimination on the basis of place, faith, or ethnic group of any Northerner. The North believes that restructuring the country is now a vital necessity for survival as one united entity. The North will not be stampeded or blackmailed into taking major decisions around rotating the presidency. The North draws attention of the country to the inherent fragility of the Nigeria state. For Nigeria to survive, all parts of the country must equally commit to supporting its continuation as one entity, without equivocation or subterfuge. The North extends an invitation to groups that are genuinely interested in discussing the future of the country. The North believes that every interest can be accommodated in one united, just, and equitable nation. But the North cannot be the sole custodian of this endeavor. The North warns against the continuation of demonization, attacks, and killings of Northerners in the southern parts of the country. It demands that federal and state government must take firmer steps to protect members of northern communities who live in the South, This includes the arrest and prosecution of persons who are involved in these dangerous activities. I don't know if some of you that are listening to this, are you really listening with your senses? They are now calling for restructuring. But did you hear what they say? That the North has resolved that they should not be stampeded and blackmailed into, rotating presidency for now. For now that they are calling for restructuring. And they are advocating at the same time that they stand for equitable distribution of whatever dividend that accrues from their Nigeria. That they stand for one Nigeria, and they are calling on genuine people who are agitating, who also support one Nigeria, to come to the table for that negotiation. And at the same time, they themselves are claim that they are the ones that are for one Nigeria. In all sincerity, they have now arrogated presidency to themselves. And some people are still calling themselves one Nigeria. Who did this thing to the South? Let's continue. The North invites the attention of President Muhammadu Buhari, Northern governors and legislators to the fact that under their watch, the North has sunk lower in all indices of human existence. The North urges Northern communities to continue to exercise restraint and be good hosts. Delegates at the summit commit to continuously engage in searching for solutions, as well as raising their voices against poor governance, corruption, and absence of commitment to deal with insecurity, poverty, and hopelessness among Northerners. Government should show effective presence in all ungoverned spaces in the North. The North resolves that there should be government-backed negotiations and dialogue with the bandits. Let me retake it, please. The North resolves that there should be government-backed negotiations and dialogue with the bandits, Boko Haram, and affected communities for effective peace in the North. The North appreciate the response of HE Governor of Plateau State and Chairman Northern Governors Forum, NGF, Right Honorable Simon Bako Lalong, to its invitation to attend the summit and be a resource person who enriched our discussions. The Northern People's Summit will reconvene in the near future. Signatories to the communique are El Mashor Al-Amin, Dakar Slim Northern Elders Forum, NEF, Ambassador Ibrahim Maisule, Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF. In fact, it is a long list of names who are signatories to the communique. But we must continue anyway. The communique came a day after Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State issued a statement threatening reprisal attacks on Southerners in the North if what he called attacks on Northerners residing in the North did not stop. Matawale's statement reads in part, as Northern leaders are dignified silence in the face of constant provocation, attacks because of our desire for peace. Because of our desire for peace must not be taken as a sign of weakness, as no community, no region has the monopoly of violence. If Northerners and their means of livelihood will not be protected, accommodated, and be dignified anywhere they chose to stay in any part of the South, Southerners should not expect such reciprocal protection from the North, as the North has more than what it takes to respond to any kind of aggression and hatred. We have seen the destruction, the killings, and the devastation recently at Shasha market against Northerners and their economic interests. These people will never cease to amuse me, always crying more than the bereaved. They will always, paint the picture that they are the victims, while the Southerners are, the bone of contention, are the people causing the trouble. Properties worth billions of naira were lost in addition to human lives, yet some leaders in the Southwest are downplaying the atrocities committed, or at best justifying it. Some of them have shamefully gone to the extent of apportioning blames on the victims and casualties of their aggression. Last Sunday's killings of innocent Northerners in Imo is one too many, and no matter how we love peace, leaders with conscience and fear of God must speak out against this continued barbarism and hatred. If that is allowed to continue, we will not take that any longer, as no human life is better than another. No business interest is better than another. In fact, in crisis situation, the South has more to lose in terms of its business interest in the North and the strategic nature they establish themselves in the North than Northerners living in the South. Okay. The SCF also issued a communique on Thursday in which it said it received reports on the unfortunate killings of some Northerners in the Southeast that seemed suspicious. The forum said, "We call on security agencies to investigate these killings and fish out the culprits. We also warn our youths who have suddenly started distributing messages on the social media, calling on reprisal attacks on Igbos and their business interest in the North. We, the Arewa Consultative Forum, stand against all lawless acts of self-help and call on all Northern youths to stop such evil plans." I don't blame these people at all. I blame the likes of Tinubu. I blame the likes of Dave Umahi. I blame the likes of Uzodinma and all the political harlots running around serving Fulani. These same people that are talking, have you heard from any of the Northern governors or these stupid Arewa condemn the Ebonyi massacre? Have they condemned the Enugu killing? Since they are people that they sponsored, committed those atrocities over there. They have not to, but here are them blaming the whole Southerners and most especially Easterners because there was an alleged incident of killing a Northerner or an Aboki man or a Fulani in Imo State, and all of them are now apportioning blames here and there. In fact, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I continue. They do not enjoy our support. The Arewa Consultative Forum believes in dialogue and consultation as a way of bringing peace and normalcy back to our region and nation. We however condemn the payment of ransom and call on the bandits and insurgents who are holding our citizens as hostages to desist from such ungodly acts. Now, you hear them say in the previous passages that I've read before that they are supporting and upholding a continuous negotiation with bandits, with Boko Haram, and other insurgent elements. How can you say we, however, condemn the payment of ransom and call on the bandits and insurgents who are holding our citizens to desist, and at the same time supporting a continuous negotiation with them? What do you aim to achieve? They concluded by saying, no religion that is practiced in northern Nigeria permits such sinful acts like holding other human beings as hostages for financial reward. This is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu will always tell us. These people are very smart. They'll find one thing and be talking, something that they know will just captivate you. It will just enthrall your mind. They will just be talking about peace. Hey, we don't support bandits, this and that. But they are the ones franchising in bandits, making all sorts of money with them. From it. And even negotiating with them. Have they ever... They are the ones that condemned the bombarding of bandits. They never allowed even their own security, the Janjaweed Fulani Nigerian security, to attack them or display show of force against them. And they are coming here to tell us that they don't support them. No any religion in the north supports what they're doing. Baba. In fact, that is for some idiots like Dave Umahi to believe it. And his likes.
God must bless Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu always tells us that the Fulani will never wake up any day and tell the rest of the Nigerian populace, oh yeah, take your restructuring and go. For those who need restructuring, that is not possible.
They don't need to beg for it. You have to take it by force. Who is Fulani?
Now, here are these people now telling you that they are now ready for restructuring, but then the restructuring should not include anything that has to do with presidency. There will be no rotation. They are not ready for that. That tells you that they are not even ready in the first place for the restructuring negotiation. And what does that tell you? It is telling you, is another way to tell you can go to her, you can do your worst. I remember what they said when they made reference to the Shasha fracas, and said that the southern people have been killing their people. They said that the southern people have been committing violence against their people, that they do not actually have what it takes to wage war or retaliate or go against the South. And again, that the South has more properties in the North compared to what the Northerners have in the South. So that's telling you that they are even prepared for the worst. They are prepared for you to go and do your worst. So, and some people are still deceiving themselves in the Southern part here. So,
but however, I thank God for one man. He knows the solution. He knows the medicine to Fulani. He has the solution to all this. Forget about all this thing that are happening here. Nnamdi Kanu will disintegrate, dismember, balkanize, and delete the name Nigeria from the map of the world. Watch it and see how it goes. Biafra and Oduduwa must emerge. Whether they like it or not, they will say and do everything they can, but they will not succeed. Thank you guys for watching, and please remember to keep praying for our men in the bush, our men and women in the bush. Pray also for Almighty UGM to continue their cleansing and sanitation. Also, make sure you subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you, and see you in our next video.